Alright friends, so today we are going to be working on the next step of our pumpkin patch project. The last time we were together, we were working on drawing a small, a medium, and a large pumpkin on your orange papers. We are going to be making the pumpkin patch for those three pumpkins today. To start, we are going to use three oil pastels. A light green, a dark green, and a yellow. We are going to start with our dark green first. We're going to put a just kind of gently curved line about not quite halfway in the middle of our page, just a little bit below halfway. And then we will use our oil pastel to color this in. So we're going to color all of this all the way down to the bottom, from our line all the way to the bottom. And you're going to do this all the way across your paper. Oil pastels are pretty cool to color with because they just are a little bit different than crayons. They are a little bit more messy though. So if you don't have oil pastel, you can always just use crayons. We are using a dark blue paper today because we want our pumpkin patch to look like it's at nighttime. But if you are working on this at home, you can use any color paper and you can color it in to be nighttime, or if you want it to be a daytime pumpkin patch, that would be okay too if you're working from home. But here at school, we're going to make it look like nighttime. So I'm just coloring in all of this foreground of our artwork. The foreground is the part that's in the front. So this is where our biggest pumpkins are going to go. Then we're going to take our light green oil pastel and we're going to make the background. So the background is just going to be a space above, and then we're going to color in our background all the way down to the top of our dark green line. I'm going to color this all the way over. Do the same thing over here. Got a couple little hills here in the background. Once you get that first color filled in, you can use the opposite color to add details. So down here in my dark green part, I might put a couple little kind of zigzag lines to make it look like grass growing in the pumpkin patch. And that's just adding some texture, some more interest, some things for your eyes to look at. And then we're going to do the same thing in our background with our dark green. So we're just going to add a couple little wavy, zigzaggy kind of lines to make it look like we have some grass growing back here as well. The last thing we're going to do with our oil pastel is we have a yellow oil pastel and we are going to make a moon. So you can make a full moon if you wanted to. You could make a crescent moon, which is just the half or the C-shaped moon. I think I'm going to put a crescent moon. I'm going to make it really big here in the corner of my artwork. So all I'm going to do is make a C shape, and then I'm going to make another one just right inside like that. We're going to color that in also. Once I have my moon colored in, if you wanted to add some stars in your nighttime sky, you could do that. You can make stars just by making little tiny circles or dots. You could also make stars by making a plus sign with an X over the top, and that makes kind of a star type shape. Like that. Now, this is probably all we are going to get done for this art time. As you can see, oil pastels are just a little bit messy, but we're going to do our best to keep our mess just right to our fingers, and we will try and get those cleaned up before art is over today.